I stood outside the courtroom that morning, my hands cold but my mind burning with clarity. She had just smiled smugly as the judge signed the restraining order against me. Her last move in a twisted game, she thought she had already won. My cheating wife believed that piece of paper would keep me away, silence me, and protect the lies she'd built. What she didn't know was that I would follow every word of that order, perfectly, and in doing so, destroy everything she'd planned. Revenge, after all, doesn't always come through breaking rules. Sometimes it's about obeying them better than anyone else. We'd been married for 8 years. I thought we had what most people dreamed of, a simple, peaceful life filled with laughter and trust. But I was wrong. It began with small things, late-night messages, excuses about work trips, and sudden coldness that no explanation could fix. My wife, Claire, had mastered the art of pretending. I wanted to believe her every time she said, "You're imagining things," until one night, I found messages from her lover, but my own coworker. That was the night something inside me died. When I confronted her, she didn't even deny it. She looked at me with that fake calmness and said, "I was never truly happy with you. You were just stable." Her words cut deeper than the betrayal itself. Still, I didn't shout or threaten. I just left the room, and from that moment on, I decided every move would be quiet, calculated, and final. A week later, she went to court and filed a restraining order, claiming I was emotionally unstable. It was her way to paint me as dangerous, to keep me out of the house and make me look like the villain. She even told mutual friends I had become obsessive, that she feared me. I didn't argue. I simply obeyed. The order said I couldn't come within 100 feet of her or the house, so I didn't. Instead, I used distance to destroy her from afar. You see, the house was in both our names, but all the bills, mortgage payments, and maintenance accounts were under mine. The moment the order came through, I canceled everything. Electricity, gas, internet, gone. Within 2 days, her new independent life turned into a dark, freezing nightmare. I wasn't violating the order. I was just managing my financial responsibilities. Perfectly legal. Then I reached out to my lawyer. Quietly, we began preparing a case for full property division. Since she had claimed to be the victim, I requested every legal communication to go through her attorney only, exactly as the restraining order required. That meant no direct contact, no yelling, no fighting. Every message she sent now had to go through a legal channel, costing her money every single time. The more she tried to twist the story, the more she drained her own resources. Meanwhile, I gathered proof, messages, bank transfers, and photos showing her affair. My lawyer built a case so clean, so detailed, that when the divorce hearing arrived, her lies fell apart instantly. Her lover, scared of being exposed at work, refused to testify for her. The judge looked at her, then at me, and saw the truth without me having to say a word. She lost the house, half her savings, and every ounce of credibility she had left. But the best part came later. She had expected me to break the restraining order, to lose my temper, to prove her accusations right. Instead, I did the exact opposite. I never once approached her, never called, never messaged. I stayed calm, polite, and legal. In doing so, I became untouchable. Her own lies caved in on her. Months later, she showed up at the same courthouse, this time with tears instead of arrogance. She tried to apologize, to talk. But the same order she had filed now worked against her. She wasn't allowed to contact me without my consent. I simply turned and walked away, free, peaceful, and finally done. People often ask me if I ever got revenge. I tell them no, not in the way they imagine. My revenge wasn't about shouting or ruining her life through anger. It was about letting her watch herself lose everything she built on deceit. It was about following every rule she used against me until those same rules crushed her. Sometimes silence is the loudest revenge. Sometimes obedience is the weapon they never see coming. And sometimes the best way to win is to let them watch you walk away smiling, while they drown in the mess they made for themselves. If you liked the video, please subscribe and turn on notifications.